The Supreme Court on Monday, January 8, directed that a counseling be arranged for the female advocate who alleged sexual harassment by a male advocate. The counseling was directed to be arranged at the Supreme Court Mediation Center. A division bench of justices, on being apprised that no counseling could take place as directed on the previous date, ordered that the petitioner be taken for counseling today itself at 3 p.m. AOR, who was present in court alongside the petitioner, was directed to accompany her in her visit to the counselor at the Supreme Court Mediation Center. It is worthwhile to note that on the previous date, looking at the sensitive nature of the matter, another bench of the court had directed for suppression of the identities of the parties, while respondent number 2 was restrained from communicating with the petitioner and or sharing any photographs, videos of her. The registry was directed to prepare a copy of the petition along with annexures and send it under sealed cover to the Gender Sensitization Internal Complaints Committee GSICC of the Court for Internal Inquiry. In addition, the petitioner was requested to visit a counselor at the court's mediation center. Today, counsel for respondent number 2, male advocate, pointed out that the petitioner had made a social media post after the passing of the Supreme Court's order purportedly mentioning his name as well as about court proceedings. The bench asked the petitioner to not repeat the same and to ensure that the previous order or suppression of identities was complied with. We had directed suppression of the identities of you and R2. Do not make it public. If you are yourself doing it, what is the use of that? Referring to AOR Treasurer's SCBA Executive Committee, the bench also said there is a lady member of the Bar Association Executive Committee. She should be associated with the case. She can be of assistance. Please ask her to be associated. The Supreme Court on Monday, January 8, issued notice and sought the center's response on a batch of petitions filed by online gaming companies including Dream 11 Games 24 into 7 and Head Digital Works, challenging the constitutional validity of imposition of 28% GST. Senior advocate representing the gaming companies told a bench comprising the Chief Justice of India that the GST was imposed on the entire value of bets effective from October 1 and not on the revenue of the companies, and this amounted to arbitrariness and illegality. He pointed out that this levy was being made applicable for the period before October 1, resulting in the companies facing demand notices for the previous financial years too.